tonight for dinner I'm making a Trim Healthy Mama S meal from the cookbook. So stay tuned and you can watch along as I make it. Alright, this is what the cooks are having for dinner tonight. It is called Cornbread Crusted Mexican Pie, and it is an S, and it is on page 132 of the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. I made this one time before, and this like cornbread crusted top, I could just eat just that and be satisfied because that tasted so delicious. So I have all my ingredients out that are my dry ingredients, and got my pan warming. I'm gonna cook the meat. I'm using ground turkey instead of ground beef. I'm gonna cook these fries for my children, and I got my own. Oh wait, this is my almond flour. That's not the one I wanted. I need baking blend. Here we go. Oh, looks like I need to make some more. The thing is empty. So I'm going to make some baking blend. And so I need flax meal and coconut flour and almond flour. I don't have a whole lot of coconut flour left. Look at that. I'm going to have to buy some more. So I'm going to throw that together. What I do for my baking blend is I use 1/3 cup of each to equal 1 cup of almond, flax, and coconut. So this recipe calls for 3/4, so I'll go ahead and do 1/3 of each because I don't have much of the coconut flour left. I get this at the bulk department at Winco, along with these all of them actually. So I don't do anything fancy to my baking blend, and it always turns out. I know a lot of people put the glucine in it, and the collagen, and oat fiber, and one day I'll try that. But I've been satisfied with just doing these 3 together without having to put all those other special ingredients in it. So I'm going to go ahead and make this blend and then cook the meat, and I'll be right back. Alright, so my meat is cooked. I'm actually using 3 pounds of meat. I'm feeding 9 people. So even though the recipe is for a larger family, I just know that I'm really hungry, and when my husband gets home, he's going to be hungry too. So we're just going to use 3 pounds of meat, and I'm adding the diced tomatoes. It says to do it with green chilies, but my kids don't like that. They don't like spice. Some of them don't like the spicy stuff. And then I'm going to add all the seasonings to it, and then 2 cups of cheese, and then I'm going to put it in the casserole pan. So that's my next step. Alright, so my pan wasn't big enough to hold all the ingredients to mix together, so because I have 3 eggs, the meat, 2 cans of tomatoes, diced tomatoes, and all the seasonings and the cheese. So I just went ahead and put it in the dish, casserole pan, and I'm going to mix it together in here. I probably should have cooked my meat in my bigger pan, and then it would have all fit. But it doesn't matter. It's got to get all mixed together anyway. This is going to be at the bottom. And then I'm going to make that cornbread topping out of the baking blend and some corn. And there's such a little bit of corn in it. You only use 2 tablespoons of corn kernels from a bag of frozen corn. I actually used the bag of frozen vegetables, and I had to pick out all the pieces of corn. Okay, I'm trying to save, time and money here, and my hands are frozen from doing that. So anyway, we're going to mix all this together, and then make the cornbread topping to put on top. Okay, that looks like, oh, I got a little bit of chili powder down here. It's basically what you made is like a taco seasoning that you're putting in the meat. But you don't want to use that packet of taco seasoning mix. You're going to use all your ingredients that you probably already have in your pantry. The recipe's in the cookbook, like I said in the earlier. Alright, so that's that. And now I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to, see, here's all the little pieces of frozen corn. I'm going to put this in the, I'm going to make the cornbread topping. I got to put it in the Ninja. It's got to blend together because I got to break it down the corn pieces, and then I'll be putting it on top like that. Alright, so here's what it looks like when you put the cornbread topping on the top of it. It has turmeric in it to give it a yellow look, and you use a You put it all in a blender so that the corn's not in chunks. So it's all blended up together in the butter. It's all mixed together. And it's got baking powder in it, you know, so it's going to rise a little bit like a bread topping type, with like a biscuit type topping. So this is what it all looks like, and I'm going to go stick it in the oven at 350, and I will come back when it is done. I forgot to take a picture of it when I took it out of the oven. This is what it looks like. It looks pretty good. It's not as yellow. I think it's because I used the darker flax in my, I don't use the golden, I use the dark flax. So I think that's the thing right there. But I cut up some salad and some veggies for me, and the kids are eating the mixed veggies and the, what's that stuff called over there? French fries. So I'll show you what's on my plate. Alright, so here's my plate of food. I'm using 2 small plates tonight and having a delicious, beautiful salad with some feta cheese and ranch on top. Isn't that just pretty? Alright, so I'm going to eat now because I'm really hungry. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.